Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Warrior Canonical, and you're watching my life icons. Here I am again, ready to serve you another exciting episode in my show. And there are two reasons why this episode is so special to me. The first one is, for the first time in 10 years, I'll be reuniting with one of my favorite students who happened to be a well-decorated graduate. She graduated Magna Cum Laude at Cebu University, and she's also a Carmen Copper Corporation Scholar. Let's get to know her experience as a CCC Scholar. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sheila Marie Canillo. Hi! Hi, Sheila.
Hi, hello, sir. Hello, sir.
How are you today?
I'm doing great, sir. Pero because a lot of delays had happened. Just, just, just to proceed with this interview. But yeah, I'm so grateful, sir, for the opportunity.
Yeah, a lot of things happen, a lot of hindrances trying to stop
Yeah,
doing this, but the most important thing is the bottom line is here we are doing it now.
yeah.
Before I'm gonna ask you the next question, I would like to share first to our viewers, my dear subscribers, the reasons why we know each other. Sheila
Okay.
was my student at Bohol. I don't know, at Bunga National High School.
Bunga National High School.
Very first station in Dapet, Laude City is Bunga National High School. So I consider Bunga National High School as my first family at Dapet. So my colleagues there, hi to those who are watching, my colleagues there were my first mentors, were my first set of friends at Dapet. So I could not really forget them. We always consider our first as the memorable ones in our,
Yeah.
yeah. And another thing that really made us very close to each other is the extemporaneous speaking contest which you participated in. I was your
Yes, sir.
at that time. And definitely to reinforce that, when I was about to transfer to Toledo National Vocational School, I also participated in the same contest, extemporaneous speaking contest for teachers. So see, we have a lot of things in common. Not to mention, you are also a graduate. You're also an alumna, like me, an alumna of Cebu Normal University.
University.
Both normal
Yes.
lives. Oh my goodness. Oh, what was your degree at Cebu Normal University?
BA Communications, sir, specializing in broadcast journalism.
Yes. And before we talk about your award, the Academic Excellence Distinction, I would like to know first, how did the Carmen Copper Corporation Scholarship land on your lap? How did you get it? What was the CCC scholarship story?
Is actually the that's the very interesting part because I came to know the scholarship because of my senior high school classmates, and then we applied for we applied for the scholarship. We took the qualifying exam, but sadly, when the results came out, I was not on the list. Actually, I was not on the list, and then um, so I thought that was the end of it because I really don't have any backup plans or backup scholarships that I'm going to do for me to fund my my college journey. And then yeah, I made a follow up to the communications relations department. I yeah I came to I talked with Ma'am Lulut, the head there for the scholarship. I talked to her kanang about it. Ma'am, am I qualified? If am I on the list? Is kanang I really talked to her about that na kanang the lists are bad, like if I'm on the list and I'm qualified because it's really a big thing or a big deal for me to get the scholarship. So yeah, and it turns out that I was actually on the waiting list. I was waitlisted um, to be one of the scholars, but they first accommodate the engineering, the students who took engineering in the field of engineer. So yeah, that was the story of it. But greatly, sir, I'm very grateful to Ma'am Lulot as well. She really, considers of course, my average, my background in school, and also my my situation. So yeah, I filled out the form to become an official scholar of Carmen Copper.
Congratulations, Sheila. And
Thank you, sir.
they did not actually make a mistake in choosing you as one of the bona fide scholars because you graduated as a decorated graduate, Magna cum laude, in no less than Cebu Normal University.
University.
My goodness. But let's go back just to cater to the interest of those who really want to know. Before you took the exam, I understand there was a qualifying exam.
Yes.
What were the requirements that CCC wanted you to submit? Do you still remember?
Yeah. Basically, the only requirement, sir, is your journal weighted average. At least you'll have, at least you don't have any failing grades, and also an average of 90 above. That's the main qualification for you to to take the scholarship.
So
Then
pretty much.
after that,
Mhm.
yes, after that, if they think you're and also, sir, your situation in life, like your family background.
Mhm.
Yeah, so they didn't I think mainly they also cater students who are really financially incapable, stuff like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
And yeah, basically the grades are your family background,
Mhm.
your
Yeah.
that's mainly the
So,
that's
so
mainly the qualification.
so simply, you only had to show your report card or your Form 10 to
Yes, sir.
prove about your scholastic qualification, and for your socioeconomic status, you only had to submit your residence certificate, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, and I'm sure.
And they also, yeah. And the great thing is that they cater all schools in Cebu City, even private schools. They will fund you even if you will enroll in a private school or private institution. They will really fund you.
That's great, Sheila. And so they really made sure that you are not only academically deserving of the scholarship, at the same time, they make sure that
Yes.
they can really help the families, especially those who are really challenged in terms
Yeah.
of, providing for the
Financial.
educational needs of the students.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's great, she. As far as you could remember, I don't want you to spill out everything, but as far as you could remember, or just in general terms, what is the content of the exam, if you could still remember? What did it actually test you? What were the prevailing subjects that you could still remember?
You basically English, sir. Like common, common English exams. Like the Otis Lennon. I remember it was like an Otis Lennon type of exam, and also a basic mathematics.
Mm,
Those were the like it was just so I do think it's just a very common exam of mainly understanding,
was the questionnaire
mainly
format
common sense.
in multiple choice? I mean, the questionnaire format in
Yeah,
multiple choice.
multiple choice, sir.
So it was very similar. It was definitely similar to a standardized test.
Yes, sir.
And the prevailing uh, subjects, or it's really inspired by English and math subjects.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Oh,
actually, because prior to taking the exam for the scholarship, I took already the exam, the qualifying exam or the entrance exam for CNU. So I already had background on what will be the exam. Yeah, the exams were familiar to me when I took the scholarship. So yeah, it's quite an advantage.
But when they had your requirements, when they collected the requirements and administered the administration or qualifying exam, did they actually need you to already have a college in mind, a school in mind, or is it a requirement that you have already passed the admission test of the college you want to attend to, or
Yeah.
not
So
necessarily?
yeah, technically yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they will ask you and where you are going to pursue your college. Are you going to a public, I mean a state college, or a private institution? So they will going to ask you because they're also going to ask the tuition on that particular university
Aside from the
because
mhm. Okay, go ahead.
they both fund full scholar and allowance only. So for me, I was an allowance only scholar because I'm with CNU, State University, and we don't have any tuition anymore. So
Mm,
thank you to thanks to Chen.
understood. So let's have a rundown for those who are really interested in really one of the specifics. Let's have a rundown of the procedure. So the first thing, of course, was you had to submit the requirements to CCC and they have to validate it. And then after that, you had to take
Exam.
the exam. What happened
Yes,
after
sir.
that, or what happened in between? What else did?
Actually, yeah. Yeah. Actually, it's the answer. It's the yeah. It's the your general weighted average, your card, or your grades, and after that, after passing it to the communications relations department, they will be the one to validate it, and then you have to also after that you will be taking the qualifying exam, and after there will be an interview, sir, and that's it. After the interview, that will be the official filling out of documents, and to be an official scholar.
Mhm. Was there an interview?
Yeah. Actually, it was not really an interview. It was just a casual talk with Ma'am Lulot.
Which happened
Yeah.
after the exam or before the test?
Before that, no, there was no interview. We were just they just sent us messages on the venue where the exam will be held, and the exact time. So
Mm, that's great. Now, this is a very important question. I understand that the CCC, as a private company, is offering a
yes, sir.
scholarship grant. But just like any other scholarship grant, there are always, of course, terms and conditions. Was serving CCC after you graduate part of the condition?
Actually, no. They want you to freely choose, the career that you're going to pursue in the future. Yeah, they did not necessarily require you to serve the company after you graduate. They want you to pursue your degree.
That's great. Well, thank you very much, CCC. At least you're not
Yes, sir.
a hard time.
You're very lucky.
Yeah, it's beyond generosity to support your studies until you
Yes, sir.
graduated is one thing, but not to force you to serve as maybe a thing that as a repayment or something, for lack of a better word, or as a way of showing gratitude. You are not forced to serve the company. That is beyond generous. My goodness, congratulations,
Yes.
CCC. It's my first time to hear such a kind of scholarship we're in. You are not
Yes, sir.
required to serve a particular number of years as at least a way of returning back what they have invested in you. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yes. We're very, we're very, very lucky, good sir.
I wasn't surprised, Sheila, why you got the Magna Cum Laude distinction. I'm not surprised. You're a smart, pretty, brilliant student, so I know it is not impossible.
Thank you, sir.
But my next question is, did you intend to really get that reward, or it was not really intentional?
To be honest, I did not expected it, sir. The goal is to only graduate, but I'm already aiming to at least graduate with, as a cum laude, but not as magna cum laude. Yeah, I've I've been a consistent lister since first year, and I was able to secure my spot until fourth year. But I was not really expecting to be one of the magna cum laudes for the school year 2021-2022. The class 2022. I only aim to at least graduate and at least graduate with cum laude, only with cum laude, and I'm not expecting beyond that.
Yeah, well, you're giving me an answer. I just realized that it makes sense for you to already have an idea. Because, as what you have said, one of the conditions is to make sure that you will maintain a certain kind of average,
Yeah.
flat two, right?
Yes, sir.
Flat two. So, pretty much, you already have an idea where you are actually. So, when you're a consistent Dean's Lister until the last semester, then you already have an idea that I can qualify as a cum laude. But you just never
Yeah.
thought that you would as a magna cum laude.
Magna cum laude.
Oh my god, I'm so proud of you, She. So what's next? What are you busy of currently? What's keeping you busy nowadays?
Actually, I'm on the process of transitioning to. I'm rendering on the current company that I'm in. I'm working for a BPO company in Cebu. So right now I'm in the process of resigning, and I'm planning to pursue a career that I really love to do, and I a very a career that would create a great foundation for me to pursue any career in the future. So I'm searching for a at least a job, a stable job where I can land to.
Mm. Ideally speaking, what are the supposed to be the exits or the job opportunities that your degree would entail? So again, your degree is Bachelor of Arts in Communications, major in
Broadcast journalism.
professionalism. So, from your orientation, what are the exits or what are the job opportunities supposed to be entailed or supposed to be associated with your degree?
Yeah, actually, we can, broadcasters. So basically, broadcasters, um, journalists. We can be writers, and also we can teach, sir.
Yeah.
Teach. I do think we can be, a communication specialist. I think those are just the general um, knowledge that I know that the job
Mm.
where we can we can pursue
So, mainly journalism, journalistic related job or just
journalism, sir.
job. And if
Yeah.
you pursue teaching, I understand, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm so excited to say this, if you're actually at CNU, if you're a senior graduate, you don't anymore have to take education units, right? If you want to pursue teaching. Am I right? Do you
I
still, I mean, oh,
I do think, sir. I do have a classmate man good niya. He's taking diploma for professional education after we graduated.
oh,
He's now taking diploma for professional education. So I guess we are still
it's
going
not
to
required.
take
It's
education
not
units.
required. But
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
that's just education units.
yeah.
And you still have to take the board exam if you want to pursue teaching, right?
Yes, sir.
Although
Yes,
in
sir.
broadcast journalism, you don't have to.
Yeah, yeah. There's no board exam.
Mm. But since I really know you, at least in terms of your learning style, your learning characteristics, um, I can really say that you're fitted to be in the field of in the journalism industry. So I hope that you'll be given an opportunity. It may not be, how do you call this, a vocation, but I really hope that you'll be given a shot or an opportunity to work in the
Thank
journalism
you,
industry
sir.
because you are really fitted for that.
Thank you, sir.
So, what is your message to? I would like to first hear your message to Carbon Copper Corporation.
Yes, of course. you know, I even, we do have it. We have a certain page. I think that's the page where you saw our picture, sir. That's the scholarship. I mean, the Carmen Copper scholars page. I was really, I was really crying. I was in teary eye when I was writing my story, because we do have a feature Friday where they features graduating students. I was really crying to writing my story, and I am just really grateful, and I will be forever grateful for the opportunity that CCC has given to me. I'm really hoping that they will continue to build every student's future. They will be part of that future.
Exactly. And of course, to our first family, Bunga Elementary School and Bunga National High School,
And
what's the message to them?
yeah, thank you very much. I really I do have a lot of memories, and I'm memories for Bunga National High School, and to all my teachers there, my mentors. You were the one who molded me into the person that I am today. Thank you very much for the learnings. I am carrying it with me, and um, I'm just so grateful for, especially you, sir, sa, the opportunity before when you trained me. Even when you sent me the messages, I received the messages. It took me long to reply because I don't know what to reply. I'm just so overwhelmed. Thank you very much, sir, to all the teachers in Bunga National High School, my mentors. Thank you so much. I owe this achievement to all of you.
And also to your Bunga Elementary School teachers,
Yeah, yes, yes, sir.
as you started there. Wow, and, and of course, your CNU, Cebu University. So, um, I can personally say that I did not regret, although I was really challenged when I was there, but I did not regret because everything seemed so easy already. When I graduated, I went out to the real world. Everything seemed so easy because I was already polished at Cebu University. So do you also feel that way, she, with Cebu
It,
University?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. The pressure is there. When you step on the university, the pressure is always there. They're expecting a lot from you. Um, Also, with my professors, I have professors who are really, veteran journalists, and even the university, you know, um, um, because they're expecting, man, good na, if you're a normalite, you can really do everything. You're anything. You won't really back down from any fight. So, um, I think we do have the same sentiments when it comes to the structure of learning in CNU.
We don't have any choice, she. We need to prove our worth because we are dominant
Yes.
scholars, you know?
Yes. Exactly. Exactly, sir.
So we really have to do our best and really have to keep on proving our worth until we graduate because we actually take pride in being the
Yeah.
government scholar. So,
Government scholar. Scholar ng bayan.
yeah. So, what do you remember she as? What do you think are the main perks of being a CCC scholar and or the challenges of being one?
Yeah, aside from the financial perks, and the challenge really is to secure the spot. You have to prove, yeah, you really have to prove your worth, because if you fail at least, if you fail two times with a certain subject, or if you fail with your general weighted average, you will lose the scholarship. So you have to prove that you're worthy of the investment, and you have of course you have to maintain at least a general. If you are a full scholar, then you have to maintain a general weighted average of 90, and I guess today it's 1.5 in CNU. And when it comes to allowances, I mean, scholars that are only getting allowances, they are only or requiring 85, at least 85, but no failing subjects. And I guess that's the challenge, sir. So you really have to do hard work, double your efforts when it comes to studies, when it comes to the academic, and but the perks really is worth it. The price really that they give or that they are offering is really overwhelming.
Exactly.
They really helped me. They really helped me um with all the hardships I encountered during college. So it's a great opportunity.
I'm so happy that you're really enjoying the scholarship. Was there a time wherein you thought that you were on the brink of losing the scholarship? Was there a period in time when you had that feeling, or not really?
Yeah, yes, I was actually it was during my I was in second year that time because I received a 2.0, you know, 2.0 from a subject, and I really thought that I'm going to lose my scholarship because of that, because that would really that would really create a big difference.
Exactly.
And yeah, that's the time. So I really, especially when the pandemic came,
Mm,
I drained a lot of energy in school because of the pandemic, especially when we were transitioned to online class until I graduated online class again.
mm. So, yeah, I understand the feeling, like, especially when you're actually used to getting really, really high grades, and then here comes a time when you have to see a 2.0 in your card. So,
Yes, sir.
especially if you don't know the reason why. That's
Yeah.
the disturbing part there.
That,
But at least you only have just one experience, and that's perfectly fine. You were able to actually. So what did you do? So did you try to confront teacher, or did you just try to double your effort?
yeah, I tried to double my efforts, sir. I'm not like actually I don't have the I don't have the not the energy, but I don't have the confidence to
Confront.
confront my teacher that time. Yeah. So what I did is just I doubled my effort, and then um I bounced back during the finals.
Mm. Yeah, and of course, I trust your decision making skills. I know if you felt the need to really confront teacher, I know you would actually do that because you have a strong personality. But you did it so well. Very good. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Sheila, for giving us good information about the scholarship, for inspiring us all, and for paying tribute to our families. Again, this episode is dedicated to our Bungan Elementary School, Bunga National High
The
School,
national high school.
Carmen Copper Corporation, and of course our alma mater, Cebu Normal University. Thank you, Sheila. I'll see you in the flesh soon. Have a great day. Thank
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Bye bye. Thank you, sir.
you.